Hi there, welcome to Heart Explained Therapy, and I just wanted to say a few things on about why we don't really do things that we should, and how can we do things that we should, and basically a little bit about life in general, how things sort of work and pan out, and how we think it's all out of our control when really it's definitely us that is dictating everything. Now, I don't know if you've heard a saying about the amount of energy that you put into your life is the amount of energy you're going to get back. This sort of idea that your life is what you make it to be. Now, this is actually just really basic common sense. It's undeniable, it's unarguable. If you put lots of effort into your life, you're really determined to reach certain goals, then 9 times out of 10, most of the time, with a little bit of luck granted, with the right opportunities just coming available at the right time and you just spotting them and taking them, and with the right support system around you, the right relationships, then you're going to be successful. You're going to hit your target. Now, it might be right or wrong target. It could be something really bad for you, like a really busy job that's just gives you lots of stress. It might not technically be good, but if it's your dream, and if you hit it, I'm sure you're going to get met with a lot of emotional sort of needs being met and feel really good. But I want to ask you about why you don't do certain things that you should. So why somebody who knows they're unhealthy won't work out and get healthy? Somebody is on a bad diet, but they won't change to a good diet. It's not a lack of information. The information is out there. It's not a lack of intelligence. You know certain things are bad for you. But there's something that just stops people doing certain things. I have clients all the time, and usually right now in this current climate, they say that their problem is their mental health. Their mental health is the excuse of not doing something. Well, you see, I don't agree with that. I think the mental health is the actual driving force for you to change. It should be the fearful factor that is enough to kick in, to generate and propel you forward. But it doesn't happen. Now, one of the things I've noticed when I do certain things now, I can be in a bad place mentally. I could not feel the best physically. But I will always do the same good stuff. The good stuff for me. Positive things. It's very rare that I have a lazy day off. It's very rare that I have to do absolutely nothing because I'm in a bad place. Now, of course, I've studied psychology for years to get to this point of knowledge in the mind, to be this chilled out about most of life's emotions. I get this. But there's a highness here. A highness like you would get on cannabis. A highness that's drug-like, because a lot of stuff doesn't stress you out now. And I tell you what, once you get rid of that stress, it makes you feel really good. So I'm wondering why people wouldn't try and aim for this. They wouldn't choose this sort of idea, this place. And I think it boils down to something quite simple. You don't know this place exists. You've never, ever felt good without an emotional need being met, without something you kind of attaining. Now, this is important to understand, because if you don't expect another reality to exist, let's say one beyond mental health, then you're not going to open the door to it ever existing. And this is a crucial part of the thought process. I see lots of people completely demotivated, and when I tell them the list of jobs to do, They're simple sort of routines: diet, sleep, exercise, 30 minutes of important information learnt on your condition, on the way the mind works. They will not do it. Now it leads me to this question. They can't do it, or they don't want to do it. And they haven't accepted either one of those possibilities. Now they can't do it means their mind is stuck in such a low place they can't shift to change. They can't feel good enough for a split second to do a healthy habit like take a walk. They feel like that needs something to move them there. And they don't know that after the healthy walk, that's when the motivation will hit them for them to start to do other things. They can't even get to that point. And that's sad, because that's you paralysed with depression. That's you paralysed with anxiety. And I am earning money for nothing because I can't physically. I've done my bit. I've told you exactly what to do. I've given you the medicine. The next thing is I hold your head back and pour that medicine down your neck. Now I don't think I can do that. I don't think legally I can do that. But that's what you need. Now the reason I'm saying this is, when you have this mental shift the first time, you need to really enjoy it. Really realise what you've done, because it's a place that you want to stay. And unfortunately, people are so sort of content with that comfortable place, mental health, shitty habits, bad food, bad diet, bad behaviour, that you don't know any other world exists. And you will not engage and listen to this with open heart and open ears and really think that I'm saying of anything that's worth value, because you've just never experienced it. So it puts me in a very difficult position. How can I physically show you an experience? How can I get this feeling into your mind and body and soul? Well, the truth is I can't. You're just going to have to trust me that it exists. And recently I've had 2 very good success stories from people who was basically giving me lots of excuses why they couldn't do certain aspirations that I know they desperately wanted to do, which was education, to improve their education and maybe to get a better job in the future. But I just know they wanted to do it. But it was giving me lots of reasons, week after week. And I couldn't get them. Well, to be honest, I didn't try, because I don't like to force. I don't think that you can force anybody to do anything. But I listened to the excuses over and over. And the third final session, 6 weeks, I was like, I need to do something now. I need to tell them the God's honest truth. And I called them out on the bullshit. Said they was lazy. I said they wasn't doing something based on fear, based on something that didn't exist. But the part of them that had accepted that they'd wanted to aspire to do it in the first place was the true selves. And now what came back was the ugly inner child that was too petrified to do anything. And you're always going to be that person. And it's not nice. And I know I can't help and I can't do anything. And incredibly, both people came back and said they had done it. They had been successful, they had passed, and done it straight away, through me thinking that that wasn't going to be good advice. But I've kind of realised that some people need a kick up the arse. Whether that's a human trait that you've seen in the past, your mum and dad was like it, or you just react better. There's some part of your brain that just would rather tough love than nice love, or whatever the reason. Some people need to kick up their arse. And if you know anybody struggling, or you are struggling, kick yourself up the arse to do something about it.